Hey everyone, it's a beautiful day to learn. In this video, we will be learning about lesson 20. It's about initial T, final T, number 2, number 9, and blends TH, TR, and ST. Are you ready? Let's start. So, first is we're going to answer the assignment that we had in the previous lesson, which is lesson 19. It's about initial S or the letter S. Now we have here four uh, numbers. Numbers 1 and 2 are outlines, and numbers 3 and 4 are words. So for numbers 1 and 2, we are looking at the words or the translation, the English words, while in number 3 and 4, we were looking at the outline. So let's reveal the answer. I hope you were able to comment your answers in the comment section below the lesson 18 video, lesson 19 rather video, and if not, then you can still write your answers in the comment section below for this lesson 20. So we're gonna reveal the answer in 3, 2, 1. There you have it. So number 1, it's dice, it's initial D, long I, final S. Then number 2, it's geese, initial G, long E, final S. And then third one is school. School, the outline is initial SK, diphthong U, final L. And last, we have course, initial K, vowel O, final RS. I hope you got all four correct answers. Now let's proceed to the discussion proper for lesson 20. We have initial T. Now, how are we going to write initial T? So in order for us to write initial T, we will use our left hand ring finger. So we just press using our left hand ring finger and we press it quickly, and there you have it. You have your initial T. Now let's have a practice. In 3, 2, 1, start. Initial T. Initial T, 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 initial T. Okay, let's try another letters that we have already learned together with initial T. Ready? Initial H, initial H, initial S, initial K, initial T, initial R, initial S, initial K, initial H, initial T. So how was your practice? If if you need more practice, then you can have more time for practice. You can replay this part or you can practice later on your own. Okay, we have another consonant blends. We have TR, TH, and ST. So let's try to practice these consonant blends. These are initial letters, okay? Initial TR, initial TR, initial TR, initial TH, initial TH, initial TH. Always remember to go back to your home position right after writing the letters. Initial ST, initial ST, initial ST. Now let's proceed. We have final T. So we have learned already initial T. Now let's proceed to final T. So final T, how do we write final T? Final T is using our right hand little finger. So if initial T is left hand ring finger, final T is right hand little finger. So you just press that and there you have it, your final T. Okay, let's try to practice final T. Since final T, so we will be using our right hand since it's in the final side. Let's practice. Ready, start. Final T. 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 So how was your practice? Okay, I hope it's easy And yes, it's easy for as long as you give more time for practice. Again, the recommended number of hours for practice every day is at least 1 to 2 hours in order for us to increase our speed. But before we go with the speed, let's make sure that we are writing accurately. So accuracy first and then speed will follow. Then let's proceed to final combinations. So final blends, final combinations. We have final FT, final KT, final LT, final NT, final RT. Let's try to practice. Ready? Start. Final FT, final FT, final FT, final KT, final KT, final KT, final LT, final LT, final LT, final NT, final NT, final NT, final RT, final RT, final RT. So, how was the final combinations? I think of all the final combinations, it's final KT that is a little bit hard or challenging. Let's say it's challenging. It's not hard, it's challenging. So you just have to give time for practice. So we have example for words here. We have act and bet and bent. So act is vowel A final KT, and vowel A final NT. Bet initial B vowel E final T, and then we have bent initial B vowel E final NT. Let's try to practice these words. Ready? Start. Act, ant, bet, bent. Again, act, bent, bet, ant. Okay. Then we have another words caught, cat, cheat, and crate. Caught is initial K vowel O final T. Cat initial K vowel A final T. Cheat initial KH long E final T. Crate initial KR long A final T. Ready? Let's start to practice. Caught, cat, cheat, crate. Again, cat, caught, crate, cheat. Again, if you still need more time for practice, then you can always go back to this part of the lesson of the video. Then we have another set of words: dot, dote, dart, and dirt. Dot initial D vowel O final T. Dote initial D long O final T. Dart initial D vowel A final RT. Dirt initial D vowel I final RT. Let's practice. Dot, dote, dart, dirt. If you want it to be a little slow, then you can just adjust the speed of the video. Okay, another dot, dote, dart, dirt. Then another set of words. We have lot, pat, trip, trim. Lot, initial L, vowel O, final T. Pat, initial P, vowel A, final T. Trip, initial TR, vowel I, final P. Trim, initial TR, vowel I, final M. Okay, let's practice. Lot, pat, trip, trim. Lot, trip, pat, trim. Okay, I guess that would be all for the words. Let's proceed to, we have another number. We have number two. For number two, how are we going to write number two? So we are going to use our left hand ring finger to depress the crack between initial T and the number bar. So we made sure that we press on the crack, because if we're going to press only the initial T, then of course it's the initial T will appear. But if we're going only to press the number bar, then it's the number sign or nothing will appear. So there will be no number. So we made sure that our left hand ring finger will be pressing the crack in between initial T and number bar to press number 2. Let's try to practice number 2. Okay, we have here for number 2. Let's practice. Ready, start. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. So how was the practice with number 2? Now let's proceed to two digits. We have 12, 25, 32, 72, 82, and 27. So we can identify which of these numbers are one stroke only and two strokes. So upon looking at, we can already identify if the number on the first digit is lesser or less than the number on the second digit, then we can have one stroke. But if the number on the first digit is greater than the number on the second digit, then we'll have it two strokes. So for number 12, it's 1 and 2, so it's one stroke. We will use our left little finger and left ring finger to press number 12. But for 72, we'll have first 7 using our right hand middle finger, and then 2 left hand ring finger. Okay, let's try to practice. So just like the rules with the previous numbers that we have learned, we will apply here. Okay, so let's try to practice. Ready, start. 12, 25, 32, 72, 82, 27. How was the practice? Let's proceed to another number. We have here number 9. For number 9, how do we write number 9? So we will use our right hand small finger to depress the crack between the final T and number bar. Since we just have learned about final T, then in order for us to write number 9, we will depress the crack between final T and the number bar, and there we can have the number 9. Let's try to practice number 9. Ready, start. 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 19, 92, 39, 95, 59, 99. So same with number 2, we can already identify the one stroke only and two strokes. So we can already identify if it is simultaneous or we write it separately. Okay, now it's time for the activity. And our first activity, we have here the first word, time. So you give me the outline for the word time. Please comment down below your answers. You're given 3 seconds. Three, two, 1, 0. Please comment down below your answers and we'll reveal the answer. So the answer for this time is initial T, long I, and final M. I hope you were able to get the correct answer. Let's proceed to another activity. Oh, I was not able to give a separate presentation for this. Well, anyway, so this activity it's trace. So just get the correct answer. We have TR, initial TR, and then long A, final S. And another activity is we have this one, toil. It's initial T, long I mean diphthong oi rather, diphthong oi, and final L. Oh, this one. I was able to separate this. Okay, so we have this is an outline, initial T, long A, final K. So how do we read this one? Please comment your answers below. We will reveal the answer in 3, 2, 1, 0. So the answer for this one is take. So you got it right. Next is we have this one, initial TR, long A, final L. So what's the correct answer? What is the English word for this? Okay, well, please comment again your answers on the comment section below. That's initial TR, long A, final L. In 3, 2, 1, let's reveal the answer. Okay, so the answer is trail. I hope you got the correct answer. Now let's proceed. So I have here another assignment for you. Numbers 1 and 2, it's an outline. Numbers 3 and 4 are words. So for numbers 1 and 2, you're going to give me the English words of these outlines. Well, for number 3 and 4, you're going to give me the outlines for these English words. Please comment your answers below. Please make sure that you're gonna give the are you gonna answer rather all four numbers, all four items. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Please comment down below your answers, participate. Let's check whether how much you have learned from the discussion. And I believe that you can give me the correct answers. So whether it's right or wrong, it doesn't matter because we're only enjoying here. We are learning. We're having fun, right? So I guess that would be all. Thank you so much, everyone. See you next time. If you like this, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment down below your answers. Bye. God bless everyone. See you.